The solution is a genuinely public-supported media that puts public interest first and foremost, that's dependent not on the big single donor interests for its support, but is dependent on the people whose interest it's serving. A media that has as its only goal not producing profits for corporate investors who have as their other businesses running sweatshops and running war profiteering operations, but has as its number one agenda bringing the people of the world into closer relationship to one another. We have a planet now that is riven by war, by economic difference, by climate challenges, by environmental concerns, and a people that have no way to talk to each other, although they share interests from across borders. In the United States, there are poor people working in the South who have more in common with somebody trying to produce a crop in Ghana than they do the person who's bringing them the news on their network TV. And yet, do those two people ever get to talk about the power of agribusiness and how it's affecting both of them in different ways? Does the factory worker in North Carolina ever get to talk to the factory worker in Mexico and realize they have something in common? No, because Disney's bringing them the news that runs sweatshops in both places. We need a media that would connect people. I think it would be a tool for peace. It would be a tool for international resolution of conflict. It would be a tool for international resolution of environmental challenges, and more than anything, it would help people in any given country to escape from the vice grip of propaganda that they're all subjected to, and that they're subjected to in their own countries, coming at them full force every minute from the advertisers, the politicians, and the media that work for the two of them and don't work for the audience. Something like independent world television could work today in a way that no project like it could ever have worked before. In that, courtesy of the internet, we now have a means to raise money among regular people for a project they can all share and have input into, as well as enjoy the products, the fruits of. It's not me saying you can't have a democracy without an informed population. It's one of our Supreme Court justices in the United States, and the same comment has been made in every country around the world. You cannot have a democracy without people having full access to information. People have to understand the effect of the policy that their politicians make. And they have to understand the effect not just on Wall Street profits, but on the people in their neighborhood and on their own families. What's at stake, I think, is, are we going to continue to have politics in the most powerful global world, are we going to continue to have politics in the most powerful places on our planet made by politicians who are manipulating and propagandizing their public and then calling it democracy? Or are we going to reinvigorate some process of democratic decision-making based on accurate information?